Tweety, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Perfect. Okay, you can start.
Okay, good. Hello and welcome, everyone. I hope you can hear me too, because earlier I didn't hear. All right, so welcome, everyone. And just give me a thumb up if you can hear me well, and then I will go, because I know sometimes I just talk on mute. Okay, so thank you, Nellie. And just a little bit about myself before we talk about the new economic evolution of the world. All right, and my name is Tweety Twingo. I have been with the company for 2 years now, and I was originally from Vietnam and now living in the United States, Houston, Texas. I left my country after the war more than 40 years ago. So I have experience in almost everything, up and down, and lost it all. All right. So I have been with the company for 2 years. So I am now the top manager of under the NEEW every multi-level crowd investing program. I am also an entrepreneur, private investor, and I have graduated from Master Profi in India. And I am also a USA local council rep. And like I used to, I said I have experience in everything. So I used to be a small business owner and then a corporate accountant for more than 20 years. And in 2009, after the financial crash, I got laid off. But I never went back to corporate of America again. And of course, I didn't want to get involved in opening another small business neither. So by working with different multi-level marketing companies, it led me to this once in a lifetime opportunity, and got inspired by the new economic evolution of the world. So that's the mission of the company. Let's go to our agenda. All right, so today we will talk about actions for making your dream come true and new economic evolution of the world, the philosophy of prosperity and wealth, pillars and instruments for implementing the new economic evolution of the world, and personal capacity, oh my goodness, capability, and 3 main realization and how to achieve your personal dreams with the new program. So before making your dream come true, let's go to next slide, please. Okay, so before we want to make your dream come true, we should ask ourselves questions. Now, the first question is, do you have your dream? If so, you need to get clear on what you want and write it down. Studies show that people who write out their dreams and goals achieve far greater success than those who just think about them. And believe it or not too many people are doing this. So it means it's a huge majority missing out the important key to success, right? And the second question is, what would you like to achieve in life most of all, right? So by putting your heartfelt dreams in writing is clarifying what you are dreaming of, is the first step to making your dreams feel real. And when your dreams feel real, they have the potential to become reality. Try it. All right. Many years ago, when I first came to the States, I dreamed of getting a college degree, right? However, I sometimes somehow just put it off. And so many reasons for me to blame. Like my English was so bad that I had to take courses twice. Then when in the world would I finish it to get my degree, right? So, and other reason I used to blame on was I work too much. I work too much that I need to support my family, right? And I just feel asleep in class or when doing my homework. So I told myself, okay, I will just take one class this semester, or maybe skip the next semester, right? But eventually I got my degree, but not until 8 years later. So thinking back, if only I wrote it down, and I would have cut that time shorter by working smarter on both learning English and utilize my labor for jobs, right? Now, here's the next question. What are your goals and why are they important for you? There are many goals you can set to identify things that you can that it can inspire you. I just pick a few. Okay, so learning to understand yourself. Everyone is unique, and remember that each one of us has a hidden gem that we don't know how to discover it, right? So learning to understand yourself can allow you to accept your abilities, improve your skills, and ultimately play a role in how you pace yourself when working toward your objectives. And understand and work in what your boundaries are, what your strengths are, and how you adapt the change can not only help you progress toward your success, but also it can help you build confidence in yourself. And I picked this one too, like how about learning to accept your limit. Understanding your limit and learning from your mistake ultimately help you progress toward your goals. Okay, so while it may seem as making mistakes or finding limitations of your personal progress may be negative, but in reality, it can actually have a positive influence in teaching you how to handle setbacks and find solutions to problems. Before Average and Crypto Unit, I had lost so much money in a crypto world just because I just jumped in without knowledge, right? So even though I was pretty careful on making decisions, I still got trapped into something that people call scam. But to me, making mistakes is a lesson I must learn, and it will serve as a stepping stone for my next journey. So just stand up after stand up, after the fall, after many falls, you just keep stand up and keep going. You will find that once in a lifetime opportunity like I did. All right. Okay, now taking action. Realization of how important your dream is for you. That's the first point that I want to point it out. By understanding how important your dream is for you, it can even get you through the bad days. I am sometimes feeling struggling. My dreams are the reason for me to keep going, because I believe that without dreams, we are nothing. So make life worth living. When you are motivated and excited about pursuing your dream, you will attract more people, and you will attract more friends, and they would have the same value and interest with you. So the more you surrounded yourself with highly motivated people, the further you will go. Then when times get tough and it's hard to get to go through the hard time, your friends will motivate you to continue achieving. So we will never be alone, right? And the second one is strategy of dream implementation in 2 to 5 years. So 2 years ago, when I first joined Average, I never expect that I will get rich overnight. So I really set it in 2 to 5 years. Now it's only 2 years being with the company. The road of my dream, it just started. So within the last 2 years, I participated in every change in the company and continue learning new lessons on top of the old lessons, and changes will make your dream closer to achieve, right? So you ought to remember that the road to success is not always straight, even though your plan is supposed to be straight, right? So from A to Z, there are many other alphabets in the between. Some look smooth and some are real obstacles. So we just have to work around it to make it perfect. So my plan still has 3 more years to go, but I'm fine with it, because my plan is to leave a legacy to my next generation. So the next one is the step-by-step action to achieve your goal. So now you have a goal, but what is your daily practice? I used to do this, but sometimes I lack off too. I must admit. So the plan have to have a long. You plan to have a long-term journal to write every day. It would give you focus on a big picture and remind you the kind of person you want to be and the lifestyle you want to live. Also have a calendar for your goals. Just allocate it to a monthly, weekly, and daily goal to keep each step achieving the goals. So plan every day to accomplish something you can actually accomplish, right? And the last one, for many years, I followed the instruction of one of the motivational speakers that I attended his seminar many times. It's just like a habit to talk by myself when I'm alone. So affirmation is really working in your favor. And this is how I go. I am loved. I am blessed. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I am successful. I am influential. I am people magnet. I am money magnet. I am people and money magnet. And I am millionaire. Little did I know, I feel like a millionaire now with this company. So you would feel of yourself as prosperous and have rich personality. All right. Now, next slide. Thank you, Nellie. Now, new economic evolution of the world is a mission that was activated through our Academy of Private Investor. The goal is for people to have knowledge and enlightenment in all areas of life. and being a master of your own fate with understanding the law of the universe. So the mission of the progressive and unique NEEW project is social cohesion and support the global distribution of wealth and resources, helping others and leaving a legacy to the next generations. Other words, is a mission that our CEO and founder, Andre Hovertop, wants to acquire a large number of people to build on their knowledge and know how to create wealth. And then in turn, we will distribute the value of knowledge in finance and investing to the society. So a society of educated people is created, free from financial stress, from political and economic shocks, from the fear of tomorrow's uncertainty. And together we understand the information flows with the progressive thinking that led to the idea of protection and love for our planet. Now let's go to the next slide. It's the pillar of new economic evolution of the world. We are dedicated to these three pillars, consumer by client. By joining to become a client, you will discover that financial education is the most priority in our company. We believe that every person who wishes to change or to improve their current situation and become more successful or more wealthy also has to work on their mindset, how they think. And in most cases, they have to go through a transformation, right? So once you understand it, you will discover the secrets of true financial independence. The second pillar is co-ownership. You know that other investment schools provide just education, right? But in our multi-level crowd investing, you become a co-owner of a global investment portfolio. And that is nowhere else gives you that opportunity. And the third one is becoming a business professional. We are a multi-level crowd investing company. It offers you the opportunity to participate in one or more projects for you to have your own business, work from home, and then be your own boss. All right. So I just want to mention a few projects in our ecosystem. The first one is UGain. It's a digital platform for small and medium business, as well as for shopping and entertainment centers and networks, bringing the entrepreneurs and consumers together. Business is creating value for the customer with profit for the company. So the main object is to recognize the needs and wishes of the consumers to give them the value they are expecting from us, right? So for user, it helps save budget and properly manage personal finances. And it gives access to privileges in the best location in the city. For entrepreneurs, the UGain app will help increase customer base while reducing advertising costs just by connecting businesses and customers together. And then with the incentive offers via app, it would increase the number of repeat purchases in both sides of the business owner, and the customer will get satisfaction in overall effort, right? So now The next one I would like to mention is UG Pay Group. Should I? Okay. UG Pay Group is our company registered in Switzerland, which was created especially for the sales of World CRU as a security token. And UG Pay has tapped into blockchain technology to create a utility token, right? And to make the investment of its diversified portfolio possible. So because of the investment diversification, we would reduce the market risk. So the global investment portfolio is available for private and corporate investors through the purchase of security token World CRU, and one token is equal to one share. So if you want to learn more about this information, just go to get the white paper on the UG Pay Group website. All right. And the next one I would like to mention is Genius of Finance. So it's a financial game created by the founder of Academy of Private Investor, Andre Hovato. The game Genius of Finance gives a quick overview of the entire world of finance. It helps participants learn how to make a solid assessment of the market situation and take informed decision and get rich, right? So by playing Genius of Finance, it will give you the fascinating and reveals to the participant not only the world of finance, but also participants' own strengths and weaknesses. The skills gained from playing the game will contribute to the rapid growth of financial literacy in real life. So the game has been translated into 10 languages, and so far the company has shipped more than 1,500 copies that's sold to about 72 countries, I guess from all around the world. But right now we because we faced with the pandemic, and many countries are not open, so we just like we are on pause right now. So this Genius of Finance game is also give people the opportunity to generate revenue by hosting the game. So you are invited to look into it. You just need to pay for the courses and of course own a copy of the game. Then get trained and pass the exam, and you will become a certified trainer. That's it. Right. So the next one is Unitex. Unitex is a trading platform for trading and exchanging tokens, where your balance is always under reliable protection. The platform is registered in Estonia, and we are getting to introduce it to the world. Right. Now, let's go to the next slide. All right. Now, Academy of Private Investor, I just say a little bit more about it. The goals and tasks are provided so we can practice, right? So Academy of Private Investor introduce the financial and investment literacy to the population of the planet, and is also providing the best knowledge in the fields of saving and multiplying capital with huge benefits to our listeners, and is creating qualified investors who will aim to finance the real sector of the economy and innovative technologies, and all that we just go through the courses of investment, business training, and personal growth. And the second one is Global Unit Pay that I mentioned a little bit earlier. No, I did not. So global unit pay is registered in a Swiss companies, with a Swiss company, and it's a universal payment system that enables people from all over the world to use a unique set of functions. Currency exchange, making transfers, paying for goods and services, opening current accounts both for personal purposes and for businesses. It has the wallet of fiat money as well as cryptocurrency. You can also open bank account and obtain a physical MasterCard and virtual cards. Now, finally, Average is a global multi-level crowd investing business that serves as a marketing company to bring all entities or projects into one ecosystem. It creates multiple sources of income for our partners and develop leadership and business skills using the techniques we learn from the Academy of Private Investor. All right, so I just hope that this summary can give you some insight about the instrument for the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world. All right. Now I would like to introduce you to my co-presenter, Nellie. She is the entrepreneur, private investor, mentor, and trainer. She has a bachelor degree in political science. Under the MLCI program, she is the manager, and she is one of the USA local leader rep. And she is now reside in Utah, USA. Nellie, take it away.
Thank you, Tweety. Thank you, Tweety, for that a wonderful presentation. You basically covered the importance, the value that we're adding to our community. So thank you for running us through on those important information on what we represent as a company. So my name is Nellie. These are my credentials on here. I know majority of you already know my story, where I come from, but just a little bit about who I am. I was born and raised in Samoa, which is a little dot on the map. And through my entire experiences as a kid, I was always told by my parents, to go to school, get good grades so that you can secure a good job. That was the mentality back then. And I have always stick to that mentality ever since growing up. Graduated from uni and, got straight into the corporate world. And so as I continuously do that, I told myself, I continue to ask questions to myself. Is this it? Like, is this how my life is going to be like forever? Waking up every morning, go to work, do the same thing that I'm doing. And then after work, I go home, I do the normal things. I mean, is this really it? So I always ask myself those questions because, my mind never sleeps, because I know there is ways around it. I know there's secrets out there, that a recipe for success out there that I still cannot grasp because of the lack of knowledge in how to really achieve financial freedom. So for me personally, as I moved to my second home, which is New Zealand, that is where I opened my eyes to so many different avenues on how to successfully build a business from home. Like, I didn't even know what MLM is. I didn't even know any of that. But as I continue to learn and to attend seminars from other friends and families, I get to grasp, what an entrepreneur is like. And being an entrepreneur, it's not easy. People might see, oh, you get to be your own boss, you have your own time, but it's really a matter of how committed you are, how determined you are to what, to become successful and to, and to have high expectations of yourself as you continue to, thrive in that business or that particular service or product. And so for me, when I first heard of Bitcoin, I don't know about you guys, how many of you guys in the room know what Bitcoin is, what cryptocurrency is, what trading is? Because I have no knowledge of all those things back then. And you know what? I invested blindly. Like literally, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just invest because, you know why? Because I started to know, I started to really grasp the information, the knowledge that you can invest and you can let that money work for you. And so I got excited and I invested. You know what? I win some and I lose some. And so when I lose things, I tend to have it and take it on board as a learning experience, more growth for me. And so as I continue into this world of entrepreneurship, of opening myself to different options out there, it really helped me to really come to a permanent decision, or decisions that help me pave the way in order for me to find myself in this incredible opportunity that we have, our mission, the new economic evolution of the world. Now, as prior to me joining Average, before, I've been, in different jobs, in the corporate world, been in there for what, almost 15 years. And I mean, I don't know. I want to ask this question to you guys. How many of you guys who have been working a 9-to-5 job, how many of you guys have earned over $1 million from your 9-to-5 job? Okay. If you are, put a 1. If not, 2. Because I tell you what, I've been working my entire life and I have never earned $1 million, right? Never earned $1 million. I haven't even seen a $1 million except $10, $20 and those kind of figures. And so, and so for me, to really come out of my shell, asking all these questions, how can I become financially free? How can I earn a $1 million? How can I get my way past, the poor mindset? And so, here I am, being involved in something like this. And the Academy of a Private Investor was a kickstart for me to really go in there and learn as much as I can on how the science behind investing, how you can sleep and how you can make your money work hard for you, not the other way around, right? So for me, that was the start. And so here I am, doing everything that I can in order to really bring out and to really share this mission, the new economic evolution of the world. Tweety have gone through different projects under Average system, our goals, how important it is to set our goals, right? And so if we don't have goals, if we don't have targets, we wouldn't know, and especially the instruments that we needed in order to drive us towards our mission. And so I'm so grateful, like today, I'm grateful to be able to share, whoever who is tuning in from our Facebook Live, do share it out to your friends and families, because you never know who is watching you. You never know who is in need of something like this, who needs a backup. Let it be your plan A so that you can never have a plan B. So here I am. I am so lucky and privileged to be able to be in this business and in this opportunity, sharing this mission to the entire world. Now, when you become a part of our community, you get to have a lot of things. You get to acquire different skills. You get to acquire a whole new level of lifestyle. But I tell you what, a lot of people are not patient. Please tell me that you are one of the most patient people out there. When Bitcoin first came out in 2009, what was the price of Bitcoin back then? And what was the price of Bitcoin right now? Back then, what was the initial price of Google when they first went public, or Facebook? Every company out there in the market, every company started from somewhere, right? Every company starts from where? Every company started with an idea. Our idea and our mission, the new economic evolution of the world, will help us achieve our personal goals and dreams in the next 2 to 5 years. That is if you are patient enough to stick with us on the long run. I know some people don't have the patience, but you know what? Good things happen to those people who wait, to those people who exercise, grit, right? In our mission, you can become wealthy, rich, and prosperous. In this, you can become a co-owner. Tweety has gone through what you will get as an investor. You become a co-owner of our global portfolio. If you become a part, if you invest into our instruments that helps you become a co-owner. We are co-owners of enterprises out there. And you know what? When you become a part of us, you receive dividend income. Now, I don't know about you guys if you have built your own personal portfolio, but a lot of if you invest into stocks, bonds, ETFs, and so much more out there in companies and startups, IPOs, ICOs, some of them they pay you dividends. With our company, we're so grateful to know that we can and we will continue to receive these dividends in the future as our assets continue to rise and increase. And with this, we have the knowledge to be able to to travel the world, to be the master of your own life and not dependent on the political world, the economic moods in the world. Because I tell you, when you're in control of your own life in so many different areas, you are in control of your own money because you know that you have this company, that you have a company that you own, that you co-own, that your money is working hard and that you're in control of everything. And so, whatever factor or whatever challenges that the governments are putting us through, or how it evolves the economy, at least we are solid. We have a solid foundation in place in this company. And I believe that when we are involved, when you do your part by continuously sharing, don't just become a passive investor. I know majority of people out there who are partners just wanted to be silent investors, passive investors, without doing any work. But I tell you guys, it is so in life enrichment when you do your part, when we do our part together, not just invest and then okay, I'll wait for the results to happen. Nothing will ever happen if we don't work together in unity to promote our goal, to promote our mission in our new economic evolution of the world. And I tell you, people who are not involved in this, you will not get any of this. You won't be able to have an ever increasing income. You will never have the opportunity to live where you want to be, wherever you want to go, right? I know our 9-to-5 job, I have full respect. I know I've been living that life since forever. But I tell you what, I can never ask my boss for a full week's or a month, a break to go and attend a funeral or visit a loved one's. Like literally, I have to ask for permission. They place limits on us, rules around us on how to dictate our working life. So basically, for me, it's a no. I would definitely don't want to live that kind of life, but I want it to be in the abundance mentality. There's so much more that life can offer, but it is up to us on how to get there, right? And if you look at this, when we achieve our mission, in our mission, this is what we wanted to achieve. We wanted to family values. Families are so important. They are the most sacred unit in our lives. Each and every one of us were born into this world, into families. And I know that we come from different backgrounds, different countries. We experience so much in life as we're growing up. Ever since when we were a baby, we learn how to take baby steps. And with our company, we all have those experiences, and through those experiences, it shapes us who we are right now, right? Some they will take those experiences and put it into good use. They will utilize it, they will learn from it, and they will take it as lessons. While some will continue to blame their childhood. They didn't have their childhood was stolen from them, or they did not have a good life. They came from broken family. I too came from a broken family. But it is all up here. It is our mindset, a positive, strong mindset that enables us to press forward, to be progressive in what we do. And when I came across the mission, about leveling the playing field, about having equality of wealth amongst ordinary people like us, that, to me, I treasure it really hard, because everybody in this world should have a chance, in life to become successful. And it is up to them. It is up to them. We all have the potential, but it is up to us and how we can utilize that potential. What actions can we take in order to have a prosperous life, to spend time with loved ones, to have families, right? Rather than having to go through relying on the government or following different style of governance that controls people. We need to be free. We need to exercise our freedom. So what are the three main realizations that we all can have? So some would say is, okay, what I wish already exists now. So those people who know that they've got what they wanted, yeah, so it is happening. Some would be, okay, I intend and am fully resolved to achieve and create that. So those are people that, who got the information and wanted to, do something about it. They wanted to create something, and it's all worth it. Some people, they realize the bigger picture of what we have to offer. This is something that it may take some time to develop, and to fully grow to a successful one, but it is so worth it when we are in it together, when we can hold on and be patient as the process continues. So the opportunities that we have available for everyone that appear once in a millennium. So we have a society of rich and prosperous people, sociocracy and full transparency. We have family values, like I mentioned. Family values are a main priority in our societal development. Isn't it incredible to build great relationships with your family members, with your loved ones, right? And I know that the one thing that destroys family relationships is coming down to money. And I know that for a fact. I know a lot of friends, I know a lot of families, I know a lot of marriages that gets destroyed because of money, of how they do not know how to budget, of not earning enough income. There's so many things surrounding the world of money, and that's why they say money is the root of all evil, right? But it will only be evil if you utilize it for evil things, right? But if you use money for the good of mankind, to help others and to build great relationships, everybody would be happy, right? And of course, in this opportunity, you'll be able to learn about, different medicines that could heal diseases instead of treating them, collective management and wealth creation. We have the perfect instruments to drive this incredible company to heights. You've seen it. You've seen the Academy of the Private Investor. You've seen Everidge, building your MLCI business, bringing other people, share with them what we have. And of course, the development of our UGPay group, which is our company that is now promoting and selling our security token, which is our world crypto unit. All of those different instruments help us to what? To have a collective management and wealth creation. And of course, a fair distribution of capital in the next 10 to 30 years as a result of the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world. When you capitalize, our CEO, Andre, has taught us a lot about capitalization, how to turn $1 into what? 1 million. You can do so with the education that you have. It is achievable in this company. And I tell you, I love this last part, being fair, distributing the capital in the next 30 years. So I tell you this, be patient and stick with us on the long run. You have so many people, I know a lot of people come back saying, oh, I don't know anyone. I don't think anybody's interested. How many people in this entire planet right? And I tell you, it is like I said, you know, you got to be passionate and you got to have the desire to get our company, to get your company to the next height and being involved in this mission because we're in this together. Now, what will your decision be? Okay, for anybody that is watching us on our live stream or YouTube channel or anybody in this room, I know a lot of people they think differently. So let's start from number three. Some people may say, okay, I didn't understand anything, but I will look into it. Some may say, I like everything, but I want to study more materials and then make my decision. While others may say, I like the idea of NEEW. I want to support it and be actively involved in the project. Great. So what should you do? So people who say I didn't understand anything but want to look into it, go to whoever invited you to any of these online presentations, go to them, go back to them and ask for materials to study or invitations to any offline events. Now that COVID, is coming down, a lot of states are now opening. I know my state in the beautiful state of Utah, we're now fully opened. Masks are no longer mandated. So, we're now into the mode of going out, establishing and talking to people and locking down venues for our seminars in person. It's always nice to meet up in person and talk more about it, right? So that's people, though people who didn't have much understanding can go back to their inviter and work with your whoever invited you to this. So the other person may say, I like everything, but I want to study more materials and then make my decision. So once again, go back to your inviter and ask him or her to make an extended presentation for you so that you can give and also give you more materials for self-study. Now, we have abundance of resources online. We have, for each projects and instruments, we have separate YouTube channels for all of them. We have project managers in different projects, so they have weekly webinars. And if you go on those YouTube channels, you can learn from them. If you missed out on any weekly webinar, you can find the uploading recording on those YouTube channels. So learn as much as you can from them who are the ones that's implementing those projects. And not only that, utilize your sponsor, whoever invited you in. So, and the other person would say, I like the idea of NEEW, I want to support it and be actively involved in the project. Now, these are my kind of people. I like people who are just, passionate in what they do. So if you are that kind of person who wants to be actively involved with us, so all you got to do is sign up to our $1 million partner training. That is your first step in starting in our MLCI business. And I tell you, MLCI, which is a multi-level crowd investing model, it is one of the most successful model out there. And we are one of the first companies ever to implement such model. So isn't it amazing to build a business that not only you are co-owner of the company, but you're also participating in different instruments, and then you earn passive income from those different projects. Isn't that incredible, right? So, so we have all these different kind of people, and everybody to its own choice. Like I said, we are here. We're only here to serve our people or to serve our community, and we want the best for everyone, and that is why we're here. I know that some of our people in the room are leaders. If you are partners, you are a leader too. And we're here to do our part by sharing our mission. And I tell you, when we achieve our mission, when we set our goals, you guys will see incredible results from the company. So once again, I'm going to say, stick with us in the long run because, more incredible things are coming your way. And I don't know about you guys, if you have attended the Congress Italy event that just happened over the weekend last week. We just got told that we have another new company that we are, that we own, which is called EvoSense, Everett, which is Evel, and scent for perfume and colognes and fashion. It's amazing. So isn't it nice to know that we have so many different things, variety of things that we can, that we can choose from and participate in. So that being said, I'm so grateful for your time. Thank you for being with us. We have this new, we talk about our ideology every Friday, same time, same place. So if you can invite as many friends as you like, those people who do not really know about our mission, this is something that you don't want to miss out. Come with us. Let's learn together. As we present, we also learn. And so I'm so grateful, for being a part of this team, and look forward to seeing you guys again. So thank you very much for your time with us. We're going to, just open the floor. I'm going to end the live stream on Facebook, and we're just going to open the floor, just a quick Q&A for any partners or any leaders out there that has something to say about our mission.